Welcome to the mindfulness-based movement practice. In this practice, we'll be doing some moves standing. There will be some stretches and some movements, but the goal of this practice is not about doing the stretch in a particular way or about doing the movement right. This isn't a yoga class, this isn't exercise. What we're doing is really having a mindful attention on the body as we move. Much like we do in the body scan when we progressively direct the attention to various areas in the body, with mindful movement, we're simply doing some movement, any type of movement really, and directing the attention and being mindfully aware of physical sensations in the body as we move. In this practice, we're doing standing up, but it can also be done sitting down. So just adapting the instructions accordingly based on what posture you choose to adopt today. So we'll start with a little bit of movement in the spine, just loosening the spine, moving the hips left and right, and the arms are swinging. So the movement comes really from the hips here. The arms are just along for the ride. Perhaps looking left and right as we move as well. Again, arms just hanging loosely. Noticing the sensations in the body, in the shoulders, in the arms, down in the hands. As you move, perhaps noticing sensations of the air against the hands or the arm, or maybe it's sensations inside the body, blood in the hands pooling a little bit. And then slowing the movement down until the arms are just down by the sides. Taking a moment to notice the breath, the heartbeat, and any other sensations in the body as you stand, maybe in the arms or the legs or the feet. And we'll take a moment just to get a better connection with the feet. So perhaps shifting the weight forward and back. So the hips going forward and back, and weight, you might notice it more in the balls of the feet and the toes as you go forward, and in the heels as you go back. You can also shift the weight left and right, noticing perhaps the inside and outside of the feet as we move the hips back and forth. And then just allowing the hips to come back to a neutral standing position. And now slowly bringing one arm up. And again, it doesn't matter if we're doing the position exactly. Arm doesn't need to be all the way up. It's more about the quality of attention on the body. What sensations are present in the body as we have this arm partially or all the way up? If it's all right for the neck, you might choose to look up past the hand towards the ceiling. Maybe an extra little stretch out of the shoulder towards the ceiling, noticing how that shows up in the body. And then slowly bringing the arm down with attention on the body as it moves. Continued attention on the body, noticing perhaps the left and the right side of the body. Maybe there's a difference in sensation, maybe not. Just seeing what's present. And then doing the other side, so the other arm slowly coming up. Tension on the body as it moves. So again, adapting for your body in this practice today, what's needed, what's available for you. Looking up only if the neck allows it, and it doesn't cause any pain or any unnecessary tension. Same thing with the extra stretch now out of the shoulder, only doing so if it is appropriate in this moment. And slowly bringing that arm down, continued attention on the body the whole way as the arm slowly comes down. Now interlacing the fingers and pushing the hands out in front of you. And so as the hands come out, you may choose to reach forward. The head may come down as well. And then perhaps bring the arms up overhead. And then as you release the hands, the arms slowly come down, fingers up, palms out. This can provide a nice stretch on the inner forearms. Continue to tension the body as the arms come down. And then just coming back to a neutral standing position. Moving the shoulders now, so slowly rolling forward, up, back and down, forward, up, back and down. The movement here really comes out of the shoulders, the arms are just hanging. And perhaps even aligning the movement with breath. So inhale as the shoulders come up and back, exhale as they come down. Inhale and exhale. And going the other direction, so going back, up, forward, and down. And inhale as the shoulders are coming up, exhale as it comes down. Finishing one final rotation and allowing the body to come just to a neutral standing position. Doing some movements with the neck, so bringing the head down and ear towards one shoulder, and we'll do semicircles in the front. So slowly bringing the chin to chest, other ear to the other shoulder, and then back up to center, continuing in the same direction. So ear to the shoulder, chin to chest, and then back up. So continuing a few more times, moving perhaps slower than you might have a tendency to. When we first start practicing mindful movement, the slower we go, it can be easier to notice the body a little bit. Movement can be done in a faster way, but just at the beginning when we start practicing, it's sometimes helpful to move slow. Finishing your rotation in your own speed and just coming up neutral with the head. And then when you're there, we'll be doing rotations in the other direction. So starting head going down towards the other ear first, and chin to chest. Once you're at the other ear, coming back up, and then over. Perhaps even experimenting with the speed slightly faster or a lot slower and seeing how that changes and affects the physical sensations in the body and your ability to observe and be with them. And just coming back up after one final rotation without being in any rush. Now we'll bring the arms out in front of us and bend the knees just a little bit to sit down. So the weight's mostly in the heels. You may lift the toes a little bit, wiggle the toes just to see if the weight's far enough back. And again, this isn't about doing the position or going down in a certain way, a certain distance. It's really about the quality of attention. Where do you notice the sensations in the body right now the most? Is it the arms, the shoulders, the hips, the legs, the feet? And then slowly coming up, arms down, noticing the body. And doing it a second time. Noticing perhaps any reaction in the thoughts or emotions upon learning that we're doing it a second time. Sometimes there can be excitement, woohoo, or aversion, oh man, not the second time. Starting to become aware of those types of patterns in the mind as we do the practice. And so bending the knees, sitting down. continual awareness of physical sensations in the body. And then coming up, and arms come back down by the sides. Noticing the body, perhaps noticing the heart and the heartbeat. And doing one final movement, just a little bit of balancing. So shifting the weight onto one foot, lifting the other foot. You may wish to bring the arms out to help with the balance, then bring the other foot up off the ground. So we're on one foot, and then shifting now. So placing the weight on the other foot, shifting the weight and lifting the other foot perhaps slightly off the ground, or maybe your other foot remains on the ground to help with the balance. The toes can be down as well. So adapting as needed. And just shifting the weight back and forth now a few times from foot to foot. Perhaps the other foot coming up, perhaps not. And attention's on the body as you move from side to side. Where are the sensations present? Moment by moment. How do they change? How do they vary as we do the movement? And doing one final one, coming back to center, allowing the arms to come back down. And again, checking in with the body and the physical sensations as we stand still. And as you notice the body standing still, perhaps noticing that there are actually many small movements required to keep the body upright and stable. Fine adjustments in the feet, the knees, the hips, the arms. Many constant small movements that the body does automatically to simply balance us as we do what we call standing still. And seeing if it's possible now to continue with this type of awareness on the body as you continue with your day.